What is up, guys, and welcome back. So right, I found my footage that I thought was corrupted. I found it on a different hard drive. So here is the New York gaps. In the description you're going to find links to each of the individual gaps and a playlist that has all of the videos I've created, which is now complete. So let's get started. Pouncer Was Here. We're going to head straight up the quarter pipe here, and we're going to do a lip trick on there as well, and you will get a different one. But like I always do with my guides, I start from the beginning, so people who are not familiar with the stage can find it. So manual all the way down there for the downhill jam. So from there, we're going to go to the parking meter gap. This one was fairly difficult to get. I took a couple of attempts, and it merited a slow-mo. So some of the more difficult ones, I'll do slow-mos afterwards, so you can see exactly where I went. And that's the parking meter that's actually broken on the side of the road. Let's have a closer look at it here. Because it's actually leaning towards me, so you can't actually see it properly. But that's where it is, right over there. Okay, ride the rails and changing train. So this is going to be up once you've collected all of your, what are they called? The subway cards. Then this will open. And I did a video explaining how to do this. And I never understood why it had got so many dislikes. I mean, collect the cards and open the rails. So what's there not to like? But if you change from one rail to the other, then you get the changing trains right there. And if you land on that ledge at the bottom as well, I think you'll get another one. So from here, we're going to go to the rebar, or Re-Rebar, and rebar to rail gap. So once you've gotten this area over here, you can smash down that pole. You come up here, and there's going to be 3 poles ahead of you. Take the middle one, and then jump over to the left one, and then land on the gate down here, on the fence, and you'll get the rebar to rail right there. Next one, going down. This is the one. Is this the one I thought it was? No, I think this is just the plain manual down the escalator. Yeah, right there. Not very difficult. Next one's going to be Phat Lip. I think this might be in the park. Yeah, this is the lip trick on the massive quarter pipe here. Oh no, it looks like I'm going over. And going all the way around as well. Don't know what happened there. But I guess I didn't edit it out. There we go, Phat Lip right there. Okay, what's next? We're going to go to Pigeon Puddin. This is going to be launching over the statue, I feel, right there. There we go. Easy enough. You can get some speed on the half pipe or the quarter pipe there to easily do it. This is the kicker. I thought it was the kicker. We're going to launch over it. We're going to try and launch over it. See, this is me going back to the beginning so I could recut it. But I found the footage and just put it straight in the video. I thought it was all done. But there it is. It's all kick it. Right there is done. Okay, ramp to park gap. Let's have a look here. So we're going to go around the corner, I'm assuming. Get smashed by a couple of cars. Yeah, so there is a couple from this particular ramp, which are going to be some of it difficult, some not too difficult. So from here into the flat area is ramp to park gap. And we'll get to the other one in a second. Yeah, this is the ramp to Shorty gap. The ramp to statue Shorty gap. So, and there is the Pouncer Was Here. We got that already. So we're going to get some speed here, and we're going to launch. We have to launch from this ramp onto the statue area. As you'll see now, I do it in slow-mo again as well. So from here, you'll see how late I actually do the boneless. Let's have a look at that in slow-mo. So from this angle, right on the left-hand side of the last piece of wood, and you can see there, I do my boneless pretty much once I left the ramp, and just landing on the edge of it seems to be okay. There we go. Okay, corner cut. This is not going to pose too many problems for you. Let's just see which corner it is now. It's probably going to be from this ramp to the path. Let's have a look, see. Yeah, from that ramp to the pathway there, it's going to be corner cut. Grab a snack and sit down. So this is going to be in the food area down here. There's a couple, so if you rail this, I'm not going to tell you that there's lots more. Like I was saying in my other videos, I'll just do it as it comes here. Grab a snack and sit down. It's going to be from the food dispensary railing to the bench rail. Now we're going to do the Jamie steps. Let's go see where these are. So in the further area down here, one of the hardest ones is in this area. There's a couple of very difficult ones in this area, but we'll get into those with some slow-mo as well. So Jamie steps are going to be right behind me. I think I just did it once over there to get into position. So you have to grind as much of this other rail as possible and launch onto that one. And Jamie steps right there. Joey sculpture, very simple. Just grind the sucker right here all the way down and you've got it. Rocket Air is going to be next. This one, we have to launch off this. That's it. Done and dusted. path less traveled and park entrance gap. So that's going to be right next to us here. There is the park entrance gap right there. You've probably got that 19,000 times before. And the path less traveled. You have to go from, let's see, from this railing over here to the benches. There we go. Path less traveled, done. Your next in line is going to be the next one. So this is going to be an extension of the one we did earlier. So if you rail from here onto the dispensary right here, and then onto the bench. Oh, you don't even have to get onto the bench. If you did the bench, you'll get them all in one, pretty much. But we don't need it. Way up there is just to get some height on this particular ramp right here. And while you're there, you can lean over an awning. Oh, sorry, no, it's a lip. Not air, it's a lip trick on there. Take it to the bridge is the next one. Let's see where this takes us. Probably to the bridge, you'd have to assume. Yeah, so I do apologize about the order of these postings, but this is the way it is. Okay, so this one over here was fairly difficult. And I'll show you in slow-mo again exactly where I'm going. And it seems easy, but it's not. So heading straight toward the edge of that graffiti sign, and then a boneless straight up into it. So again, have a look at that slow-mo, see your angles, and see when I start launching to get that done and dusted. Over the road, again, this is going to be very difficult one. This was probably in the top 3 hardest ones, I think. With some people it's going to be easy, some people it's not. It's because you have to do the button pressing so quickly, and I'll do it in slow-mo again, but you have to do the button pushing so quickly. See, even that was a good one, and it didn't make it. So let's have a look here. This is the one that made it. So as you can see, I do it a lot further back. Let's put this in slow-mo and have a look. So it's an ollie first, ollie, triangle to Wallride, then ollie again onto the rail, and then the second you start grinding, you got to launch. And you have to have enough speed, and I can confirm right there that you only have to land on the railing of the other side to get over the road. Very difficult one, that one. Okay, ride the rails and changing trains. So I don't think I got the changing trains last time, but there's going to be some duplicates in here because I'm going for others. So we're going to rail from there, and to there is going to be changing trains. And then riding the rails again is going to be there. I thought there was one grinding that gap there, that other ledge, but it doesn't look like there is. Okay, Buuurp, now go skate and grab a snack and sit down. Again, another duplicate for grab a snack, but from here, we're going to go from here onto the bench, onto the rail. Here we go. Now go skate. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, the hard way and the easy way. Now, this is the hard way, going this way down, and as you can see, I land on the out of bounds area, so I don't actually get it, but that's where it is. The next one is going back the same way, and you get the easy way. So make sure you jump off early enough to get that, and you don't go to the out of bounds area. Okay, Sidewalk Bomb. This one sucked a lot. You have to go from here and land on the rail at the bottom to get the Sidewalk Bomb. That one definitely took me the most attempts, easily. So let's have a look where I launched from. So just to the right of the dustbins, or in the dustbins. And then again, you see the sign on the rail, so let's have a look at the brown mark just before that. So you're going to have to look at that in slow motion. It also depends on how fast you're moving, so I can't say exactly where you should launch from. But if you go from the same spot every time with the same speed, then you know to do it less or to do it more. Just trial and error, really. Okay, this is one side. Let's have a look where this is. This is going to be, again, from one to the other. There we go. Done and dusted. Bank's Spank. Is that Banksy, probably? You'd have to assume. We're going to head to the distant area again. We're going to head over to the right this time. And there's going to be a little barrier. Unless this is the one I'm not thinking of. This could be the rail one. Let's wait and see. It might be launching up from... Oh no, it's just simply going over these two rails. Yeah, there's a couple more to do in here, but we'll get to that in a second. Across the pit is next. So this one over here, we want to launch. This one was also fairly difficult to try and get onto that rail. But getting enough speed is going to be absolutely fine. Let's have a look here. So let's have a look in slow-mo so you can see where I'm launching from. Straight at it. And then onto the rail with probably no wall ride either. But again, it depends on how fast you're going. But that will show you where it is. Okay, what have we got? Right side pit rail stomp. These ones are fairly difficult, but I do it in slow-mo as well to show you where to aim from this corner. And you can launch it right onto the inside rail and do the same the other side for the left side. But let's have a little look at this. I'm aiming at that blue sign in the distance, the LED screen, and launch straight towards that, and it's going to put you smack bang on it. Thank you. I love that slow-mo effect. It's bloody awesome. Okay, Banks Road Gap. This is probably going to be in the other area again. Let's have a look-see. We're going to go find it. This isn't the... No, this isn't the basketball hoop one. So there we go. Banks Road Gap, Rebar to Rail Gap as well, where we got that one already. Okay, Banks Barrier Wallride and over the Banks Barrier. So this is the one I thought about earlier, or thought it was earlier. With a little barrier to your right-hand side now. All you have to do is Wallride over that little thing. Right over here. There we go, over the Banks Barrier. Now you can turn around and just ollie over it as well. That's over the Banks Barrier. You can do that if you want. The Wallride is the actual one that you need though. Okay, I think you actually need both. Not sure. Okay, now we're going to go to... Let's see what we're doing here. Pillar air. This took me a long time to figure out which pillar it was, because you kind of go launch air on every pillar until you find it. And again, like I was saying, I didn't want to use guides until I found them all. I did use a text guide for the very difficult ones. But there is the pillar air right there. Now we're going to go for the big air out of the banks. So again, like I've explained in my other videos, guys, I like to show it from the beginning. So if someone is not familiar with the area, they just want to go there and smash them out, then we can use the timestamps. Okay, this one took a lot of attempts. So let's have a look where I'm launching from. So I'm pretty much still there. And I'm launching pretty much on the middle board. And then doing a bonus after I actually leave the ramp. And that seems to be the case for most of these distant ones. Okay, Bench-Hoppin. That's going to be, again, probably in the next area. Let's go and have a look-see. I just found out there's going to be a new Jurassic Park movie. I love my Jurassic Parks. I love the Jurassic Park game. One of my favorite of all time. And it's going to have all the old cast, the original cast. Sam Neill, Jeff Goldblum, Dr. Sackler, I don't know what her name is. But can't wait for that to come out. It's called Dominion, I think. Okay, back to New York City. We are Awning Air. So just launch over the awning. And you've got your Awning Air. Then we have the Banks Fence Gap. And I think this is going to be pretty much again in the... Call it secret area now, just the extra area, the hooping area. Let's see where this one is. Is this going to be the basketball? This was very difficult. If it is, no, it's not going to be. This is going to be launching from the right-hand side bank up onto that fence, which also wasn't too easy. But the more of an angle you come at this, as in don't hit it straight on, the more of an angle you have, the more room you give yourself to hit that rail. And that's all you have to do. I know it makes it sound easy, but I know it's not. Okay, Slam Dunk. This one was a bitch. Couldn't get my character to grind the backboard of this basketball net. And eventually I got it by not ollieing off the wall, which I will show you in a second here. So this is how I did it. Now just to take you through it, we'll do the slow-mo because I loves it. So from here, launch and then do push a triangle for Wallride and then just let yourself go off. Don't push ollie again once you're on the Wallride. And that's how I eventually got it. Just spam triangle as you're leaving. Okay, the bridge is next. And this is going to be to manual over the bridge. Here we go. One more. Left side pit stomp rail. Left side pit rail stomp, sorry. And this is going to be the opposite side of where we were last time. We're going to launch up or get up here again. Right, then we're going to do the same as we did the other side. Line ourselves up over here, launch over onto the right hand rail, and we're done. That's going to bring us to the end, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the content. I hope you enjoyed the series. Now it's officially finished. I can get back to some share plays. Remember, if you're having trouble with any trophies, you can email me from the description, and I can help you get those tricky trophies and the tricky platinums. So, guys, if you enjoyed the content, pretty please smash the like button. And if you really did, then subscribe. So thanks for watching, guys, and I want to catch you on the next one.